Okay, so let's deal with the rest of the questions of hydrogen bonding. So let's deal with the first, which is now the question arises that which bond is strong, which bond or bond energy, which has a more bond energy, bond, hydrogen bonding or bond strength of bond energy, which has more hydrogen bonding. So let's do that. So let me just make a molecule here, and I need a dark color for that. So let's make it with the purple or yellow color. So it's not yellow, right? So this is first. First we have is O. This is covalent bond H, and then hydrogen bond, which is something like this. There's dotted lines. O. Number 2. Okay, so this is O, H, N. And nitrogen. Okay, so keep the points in your mind while answering it, that what we have to focus on making the with the product that we have considered here as well. So let me make it so you guys can think what will be the answer. This is H, this is B, this is X, this is Y. So think of an answer till that I can create or I can make a bond molecules. So next is N, O, and H, N, H, then again dotted lines, N, and then the first way to deal with the MCQs is that you neglect those answers which you think that cannot be cannot relate to the question, or it can be answered. So neglect those questions and then focus those questions which you might think that can be answers, and between those questions decided whether which one is correct. So this is O. Yeah. So we know that the first we will focus on the A. This is A, this is A, this is A, this is A. We know that the oxygen is more electronegative. Oxygen is more electronegative than nitrogen. This is pretty obvious thing. So we can neglect these two questions. Neglected. Now focus on this. And I know that most of you think that this is the right answer. But no, this is not the right answer. So here we will deal with more concept that the strength of hydrogen bonding is inversely proportional to the atom electronegativity of B, right? So as you can see here, now deal with that. Let me take it. Now you guys can see here, oxygen, it is more electronegative, but nitrogen is less electronegative than oxygen, and now the two functions are neglected. The right answer is 2. Now what happened if you want to select this question O? So let's deal with this case as well. If you want to select this OMG, let me move up. So let's go up a little bit down. So firstly, let me raise it. What if the answer is, for example, now you have selected the answer which is O, H, O. But this O should be, this one O should be electronegative. It should be electronegative, which is F1. A short thing that you can remember. Fluorine, oxygen, and nitrogen, but less electronegative than this A atom, right? So what happened if the oxygen, if this was the answer, that, for example, now oxygen and hydrogen created the bond. It has gotten the partial negative charge, partial positive charge. So already it has no electrons. Just because of it do have electron, but this oxygen, this oxygen atom has attracted the sheer pair of electron to high electronegativity. And when this oxygen comes, of course, it has no electron to show right now. So this oxygen how this oxygen can take electron from this hydrogen? It's not possible. So it should be less electronegative than this item, right? So this is a right answer. Now deal with the types of hydrogen bonding. Types of hydrogen bonding. Types of hydrogen bonding. So let's write here types of hydrogen bonding. Types of hydrogen bonding. So let's deal with it. The first is intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Intermolecular hydrogen bonding first. They'll be writing with the X. Intermolecular hydrogen bonding, and it's intramolecular hydrogen bonding. Intra means within a molecule, and inter means between two different molecules. Molecule can be same as well, but different. Intermolecular hydrogen bonding. So this is the answer: intramolecular and intermolecular. So let's take example of intramolecular. One example of both. So let's take first of all dealing with this intermolecular. Intermolecular. For example, this is OH and again H. Then O, then H, then again H. So this is basically covalent bond, but this is hydrogen bonding between them. It is weaker in nature. So what happens? It's stronger than what forces. So what happens? This hydrogen attracts this oxygen atom. So this is homo molecule. Homo molecule. Now one example of hetero as well. But we are dealing with intermolecular right now. We're not dealing with intramolecular. That is different. Homo molecule. So molecule I'm already writing the capital M. Now the next example is that where should I give? I think I should delete this picture so that we can use this space for the example. So let's do it. For example, alcohol and water. Alcohol and water. Alcohol and water. So alcohol and water can be example as well of intermolecular forces. Water. So I'm only making the water writing the formula here because we don't have much space for writing in the complete name. So alcohol is ROH. So I'm now make the bond as well. ROH and water. ROH. This is something like this. H O R. Then H O H. So this bond between oxygen and nitrogen, oxygen of alcohol and hydrogen of water. This is hydrogen bond, and this is known as heteromolecule. This is heteromolecule. 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 So this is homo. This is hetero. As you can see here as well. This is oxygen, hydrogen, and then oxygen is the structure of water which has hydrogen bonding, right? So this is basic concept. Now we will deal with more questions in the next video.